My name is Benedict Allen and I'm an author, explorer, adventurer, and I make motivational speeches. My technique is to immerse myself with remote people and not take satellite phone, a GPS, all the usual sort of backup, simply because I want to learn from the real experts, and as far as I'm concerned, they're the people who live in the forests or the jungle, as you might call it, the Arctic, the desert, all these places they don't regard as a threat, they see it as simply a home. Because my approach is to immerse myself in places like rainforest for months on end, maybe 6 months, 9 months, it's incredibly important for me to come back here and process that information. And of course, part of the job of an explorer is not simply to go out, but to come back and share. So I come to places like the London Library to write and also get that information out of my head, in a way, put it down on paper so that I can move on mentally. It's sort of cathartic for me to write books. It's also, as I say, part of the job of being an explorer. But it's so brilliant to come to a place that you can call home, and the London Library became that for me, because here I was with people who weren't explorers quite like me, but they were in another sense explorers. They were historians, poets, people of all sorts of disciplines, and they all came here with one purpose, which was to capture elements of the world, put those elements in a neat form, a beautiful form, into a book form. And it was lovely coming together with my own kind, because in the end I wasn't a New Guinean or an Amazonian, I was a Londoner, someone from Britain, someone from Europe. And here, the London Library, this became my home. What I loved was to be able to walk through these shelves, these stacks, and explore in a different way, not in the rainforest, not in the desert, but in my own way, in my own time, without any physical danger, without frostbite, without any stress at all, simply wander. And it was a different sort of exploration, but still exploration. And I could see other people, making their own discoveries here as well. So it wasn't just all about me and my own excitement. I'd see other people who were exploring, other people who were investigating, discovering. And that was incredibly energizing, really, and exciting. I felt I was amongst people of my own kind, people who were just at home in this place. So it was, a glorious time. 3 of my books I wrote here, and one I edited, the Faber Book of Exploration. I remember treasuring various sections of the library and never quite knowing what the next day would bring, what book I would discover. That's such a wonderful thing for any author. What I'd love is to share this secret in a way, because it is a secret. There's a whole bunch of people who jealously guard their membership in a way because they love it so much. No one wants this to be spoiled. No one wants it to be changed too much. But it is a treasure, and in the end, it'd be lovely if more people shared in this treasure and got to know the glory of a library that is so accessible, so many different worlds here in 1 or 2 or 3 rooms, and right in the heart of London. It's absolutely amazing. Nowhere quite like this in the world.